no, no, oh no, no. You know, fast. No, no, no. Oh my gosh. I did wrong. I did. You know that.
Okay.
You know, nah, hey, and
Okay.
that. Say, nah, oh no, 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 no. You know bees of the world.
Okay. Yeah, my toddler's talking to my mom in the back. So let's get started with this. So I just wanted to like come on here and talk about some branding tips. I'm gonna like knock out some videos right now since I'm here. So let's get it done. Hello, hello, hello. So yeah, when I first started online, building a presence and a brand was like kind of scary for me, and I didn't really get it completely. And even now, I'm evolving my brand and I'm still learning every day. But I just wanted to come on here and talk about branding tips for beginners.
Oh,
Okay, so yeah, may feel overwhelming, but here are some essential tips to build a memorable brand built to last. So the first one is like brand identity. We want to like um look at the mission and the vision. What does my brand stand for? What problems am I solving for my customers? The values. What are the core principles of my brand? Is it sustainability, quality, empowerment? Like, what kind of values does my brand bring? Like, think about these things when you're creating your brand. Okay, personality. Is your brand fun? Is it serious? Is it luxurious? Is it playful? Figure out, thank you. Figure out these identity things that will help you build your brand. So yes, if you want to read this, if you're a reader or you like to take notes with notes that I've already taken or whatever, you can definitely find this information at Ceridia, ceritastudios.substack.com. Oh Lord. Okay. So yeah, let's go to step 2, know your audience. This is one that's hard for me even now, is like don't even start until you know who you're targeting. You need to figure out where they are, who they are, what is their age, what are they into, what you got to figure out the psychology of like what do they need and where are they, and so what do they need, what problem are you solving, and where can you find these people to tell them that you can solve their problem. So brand identity, know your audience. You want to find this at saritastudios.substack.com. So the next one is consistent visual identity. So this is something that I didn't really realize as I was growing on social media and as a graphic designer. When you go to someone's profile or page, like anywhere across all their social medias, you're going to want to have the same font, the same colors, the same logo, the same typography, the same imagery, the same photography kind of a thing. So make sure that you think about these things beforehand, and then throughout your entire process, you're including those things as you go. Um, just make sure everything matches. You want everything to match. You don't want it to be this color one day, this color one day. You don't want to, have the colors in the background one day and then have it be black and white one day. Just figure out what you like, what your audience is, and target them with that kind of, with the imagery, typography, color palette, and logo. So who are you targeting? That will help you determine what is your visual identity, and you need to be consistent with it. It's gotta be the same throughout everything. So the brand voice, like what's the tone? Is it friendly? Is it fun? Is it professional? Quirky? Funny? The language, is it gonna resonate with your brand voice? Okay, 5. Create a strong brand message. So, like a tagline, like Nike's Just Do It. What is your tagline? And then 6. Be authentic and transparent. So, you want to share your struggles, your story. People they want to get to know the real you. They want to buy from someone they know, not like, a robot. So, definitely be authentic and transparent. Okay, and then build brand consistency. So, a consistent brand builds trust. Make sure, as we've said, you've got to keep your branding consistent across all your social medias. Make a brand sheet guide so you can always refer to, like, okay, this is what I should be doing. Get with a graphic designer. They can help you build a brand guide sheet. I can definitely do that if you need help with that. Okay, so engage with your audience. That's number 8. This one is sometimes overlooked, but it's a big deal. We all know we've got to engage, engage, engage. This is going to help you build a community and build relationships with your community. So yes, now we're going to go on to number 9. Stay adaptable. Businesses that are built to last, they are 2 steps ahead thinking of how can I adapt to future and change. Be ready for change and have a plan for it. Okay, so the next and final tip of this video is focus on the customer experience. A great brand is one that delivers consistent value. So ensure your products and services align with what you're saying and they live up to the promises that you're making. You don't want to have a has but product, because that is going to affect your reputation and your brand. So make sure you have a good brand that people are going to want to work with. Yeah, and then create memorable experiences with your customers. Like, if you're sending them an actual product, not a digital product, like the packaging, a love note, just making them feel like they're a part of your world and you're so grateful that they're working with you. Yes, so yes, follow these tips to build your strong foundation and a brand that resonates with your audience. I'm going to list them again just so we can go through them really quickly. Brand identity, your audience, know who they are. Consistent visual identity, the brand voice. Create a strong brand message or tagline. Be authentic. Build brand consistency. Engage, engage, engage. Stay adaptable. Change is always coming. We always change and it's scary, and we just have to deal with it anyway. Focus on the customer experience. Okay, so there's our 10 real quick. Yes, I hope you enjoyed those tips. Definitely, I'm supposed to be doing these on Thursdays, but I'm here on my studio Saturday singing session day. I just did a karaoke night. I hope you enjoy it. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do it with my toddler, so please stay tuned and laugh at me as I struggle. But also enjoy the music and tell me what you're thinking and how you're feeling. And let's do collabs if you'd like. So yes, if you want, that's what I do. Thursdays I'll be talking about these topics right here. Saturdays I'll be doing singing. So yeah, if you want to find this written out, join my free newsletter. It's called saritastudios.substack.com. I share freelancing business tips. I share views. I share trends. I share design stuff. And it's a really nice, fun community for people who are learning and growing. So please join at saritastudios.substack.com, and please subscribe to my YouTube. It would mean the world to me. I'm so happy that I've come so far, and yes, thank you. So yes, I'm going to end it there, and I am on to my next video. What the heck? Oh. Okay, hey. Thank you for stopping by. And today we are going to be talking about banners, particularly Instagram banners, because that's like, I guess, been a thing. And I'm also taking part in the trend. If you want to see my banner, go to at naturally Sarita on Instagram. Okay, so let's talk about it today. So banners, they send a message. They're a great way to communicate with your audience fast. What's going on there? You see them on websites, you see them on Instagram, etc. So, yeah, they help build a cohesive page and they sum up your brand. So, yes, you want to reflect it across all your social media platforms. I know they have one on Twitter. I think they have one on YouTube. Yeah, so you could do, banners are cool. They're definitely going to help you have a cohesive brand. So yes, how are we creating one? That's what we want to know. How are we making this happen? How do we make an Instagram banner? Okay, so if you go to saritastudios.substack.com, you can find an example of a banner that I did. The first something that I'm learning as a graphic designer is like less is more. I'm guilty of this. It's so hard. So you can see my first one that I did, and there's a lot going on. So I changed it and I changed it again after that. So just to let you know, you might, you're always going to be working on stuff and it's okay. And you know what? Something I learned also is done is better than perfect. Try it, try it, try it. Less is more. Um, if you want to change it, that's fine. Okay, so let's get into creating the banner. Dimensions. So posting this banner. It's going to be different for different places, but today we're talking about Instagram. So, the dimensions for Instagram are 3240 wide times 1080 height, okay? So, it's going to be like, how it's a box, right? It's going to be 1080 times 3 because that's the banner. You know how there's 3 posts at the banner, pin them, you know. So yeah, 33240 W times 1080 H. Those are the dimensions. The next thing you want to do now that you know the dimensions, it's going to vary for different places, but that is the one for Instagram. Once you have that done, now you want to plan. Draw out what the heck you want on your banner, where you want it to be. I suggest it's very, very simple, but also like interesting because you want to like catch people's eye and what are they about? Okay, let me think about it. So yeah, decide what you want to do, plan it out. The next one is start designing. Canva's a great resource for this. If you don't have another design tool, I usually use Adobe Illustrator because I'm in school and it's free. Just kidding, but that's what I use. Um, Canva's great though. I've seen a lot of amazing things. Don't knock it. For me, this is right. For you, this is probably right. So do this one, and this one. So yeah, I have a video or a picture of the dimensions. If you want to see this or read this, please join my free newsletter. It's saritastudios.substack.com. I share a lot of tips, trends, reviews, graphic design stuff, lots of stuff on there free. So please join saritastudios.substack.com. I would love to have you. That is my newsletter that I write every week. It comes out on Mondays. And it's free. Woohoo! Okay, so my first attempt, yeah. So you saw my first attempt, then I have the second attempt here, and I changed it again. So, yes, nothing's set in stone, things change. But if you want to see examples of like what I did, because I like branding, I like web illustration, freelance, you can kind of see like what I made and it's interesting, it's different, but I like it. So yeah, that's my 2 cents on that. It seems like it's something that people are doing nowadays, so I had fun with it and I made a banner. I feel very trendy and I hope you have like some ideas of what you would want to do with your banner after watching this video or some steps to take. So yes, I hope you enjoyed that and if you did, please subscribe to my YouTube. I'd really appreciate it, and I hope to see you next time. Bye. Hold on. And here. Shit, we're going again. I didn't even realize. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm just like. Hmm. Was that one for notes?